What if I told you there's a place on Earth so powerful, it literally makes its own weather, hides ancient cities beneath its canopy, and is home to people who have never seen the outside world, not even once? That place is the Amazon. And what you're about to learn will completely change how you see it. Hey, welcome back. I'm your host, Eva, and today we're diving deep, literally, into the world's most biodiverse and mysterious place on the planet, the Amazon rainforest. You think you know it? Think again. We've got 10 facts that scientists, explorers, and researchers have uncovered that most people have never heard of. Stay until the end, because fact number 10 is going to genuinely shock you. Let's go. Fact number 1. The Amazon rainforest literally makes its own rain. Here's something that sounds impossible. The Amazon doesn't just receive rain from the sky, it creates it. The trees release billions of tons of water vapor into the air through a process called transpiration. This vapor rises, forms clouds, and falls back as rain, over and over, in a self-sustaining cycle. Scientists call this a biotic pump. Without the forest, this entire cycle breaks down, and the rain simply stops. That's how powerful this ecosystem is. It is, quite literally, alive and breathing. Fact number 2. There's a river in the Amazon that runs black. And no, that's not pollution. The Rio Negro is one of the world's largest rivers, and its water is the color of dark tea, almost black. This happens because it flows through decaying organic matter, leaves, roots, ancient wood, that leaches tannins into the water, turning it dark and acidic. And here's the wild part. This black water actually repels mosquitoes and disease-carrying insects because of its high acidity. Local people have used this river as a natural sanctuary for centuries. The most famous point? Where the black Rio Negro meets the sandy-colored Amazon River. They flow side by side for kilometers without mixing. It's called the meeting of the waters, and it looks like something out of a fantasy novel. Fact number 3. Right now, today, there are human beings living in the Amazon who have never seen the outside world. Brazil's government agency FUNAI has confirmed that there are more than 100 uncontacted tribes living deep inside the Amazon. These are people who have deliberately chosen isolation, or have never even had the opportunity to make contact with modern civilization. They build villages, hunt with handmade weapons, speak languages no one outside their group understands, and they want to be left alone. Brazil's law actually protects them, making it illegal to make contact. Aerial photographs have shown their villages and fields from above. They're there, right now, living exactly as humans did thousands of years ago. Fact number 4. The Amazon has invisible rivers flying through the sky. Scientists have discovered what they call flying rivers, massive streams of water vapor that travel through the atmosphere above the Amazon, carrying as much water as the actual Amazon River itself. These aerial rivers are generated by the forest's transpiration and travel thousands of kilometers, bringing rainfall to cities and farmlands across South America, including Sao Paulo, one of the world's largest cities. Without the Amazon, these flying rivers dry up. And when they dry up, agricultural regions collapse. The Amazon forest isn't just Brazil's lungs, it's South America's water tower. Fact number 5. A single tree in the Amazon can be home to more species than some entire countries. A study by scientists found that a single Brazil nut tree in the Amazon can host over 400 different species of insects alone, not counting the birds, frogs, lizards, mammals, fungi, and mosses that also call it home. Think about that. One tree, hundreds of species. Scientists believe the Amazon holds 10% of all species on Earth, many of which we haven't even discovered yet. New species are still being found every year. In fact, researchers estimate there are between 10,000 to 15,000 species in the Amazon still waiting to be named and described by science. Fact number 6. The Amazon is the world's greatest oxygen producer and potentially one of the world's largest carbon emitters, both at the same time. We've all heard the Amazon called the lungs of the Earth, and it does absorb an enormous amount of CO2. But here's what most people don't know. A 2021 study published in the journal Nature found that the southeastern portion of the Amazon is now releasing more carbon dioxide than it absorbs due to deforestation and drought. The forest is reaching a tipping point. If too much is destroyed, it could flip from being a carbon sink to a carbon source, which would dramatically accelerate global warming. Scientists call this the Amazon dieback. It's real, it's happening, and it's one of the most critical environmental threats on the planet. Fact number 7. Parts of the Amazon literally glow in the dark. There are species of bioluminescent fungi in the Amazon that emit a soft, eerie green glow at night. Over 70 species of glowing fungi have been identified in Brazil, many of them found right in the Amazon. Scientists believe they glow to attract insects that help spread their spores. Imagine walking through the Amazon at night and seeing the forest floor glowing. These aren't fireflies. These are mushrooms, quietly, beautifully, and mysteriously lighting up the darkest jungle on Earth. It looks like something straight out of Avatar, except it's completely real. Fact number 8. Sunlight almost never reaches the forest floor. The Amazon's canopy is so thick and layered, reaching up to 40 meters high, that less than 2% of sunlight makes it all the way down to the ground. The forest floor exists in a world of permanent twilight. Yet despite this near-total darkness, the forest floor is teeming with life. Ants, beetles, fungi, massive spiders, ancient roots, and decomposing matter create one of the most complex ecosystems in the world. Entire species have evolved specifically to thrive in this perpetual darkness, some with huge eyes adapted to dim light, others that use vibration and scent instead of sight entirely. Fact number 9. There are ancient lost cities buried beneath the Amazon, and we only recently found them. For centuries, explorers dismissed stories of great cities in the Amazon as myths. But using a technology called LiDAR, light detection and ranging, scientists have begun to scan the forest from aircraft, penetrating the canopy to reveal what lies beneath. What they found was extraordinary. Massive geometric earthworks, roads, moats, plazas, and settlement structures that cover thousands of square kilometers. These were built by civilizations that lived in the Amazon before European contact, advanced societies with agriculture, urban planning, and trade networks. The Amazon wasn't always wilderness. It was once someone's home. And fact number 10, and this one genuinely surprises almost everyone, the Amazon River is the world's largest river by volume. It carries more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. It stretches over 6,400 kilometers across the continent. It is immense, powerful, and utterly defining. And it has 0 bridges, not one, across its entire length.
None. Why?
Because the river constantly changes width. During flood season, it can stretch over 30 kilometers wide. The jungle on either side is so vast and sparsely populated that building bridges simply isn't cost-effective. Instead, entire cities, communities, and civilizations on either bank rely entirely on boats and ferries to cross. The Amazon River is so wild, so vast, and so untamed that humanity hasn't even tried to bridge it. And there you have it, 10 facts about the Amazon rainforest that most people will never know. From rivers that run black, to glowing mushrooms, to cities buried under thousands of years of jungle, the Amazon is unlike anything else on this planet. And every day that passes, we lose a little more of it. The Amazon covers just 5.5% of Earth's surface, yet it contains 10% of all life on our planet. We owe it our attention, our respect, and our action. If this video opened your eyes to just one thing you didn't know before, hit that like button, subscribe so you never miss a fact like this again, and drop a comment below. Which fact shocked you the most? I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious.